Sunday and Monday statement draft for week 2 of the 2023 NFL regular season. Anyone, any team, any coach, any person, anything, whatever you want to do, Chris, you're up.
Okay, well then I'll do whatever I want to do, and I'll go with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That's really.
How do you not go Micah Parsons? Why would you take Micah? Why would you not take Micah Parsons? Made the statement.
Well, it's obvious. We know that. I mean, he's the best defensive player. We spent 25 minutes talking about him yesterday. I don't need to rehash that he's the best defensive player in football. We knew that. There was a statement on Sunday this week that they might have an offense that'd be damn good to go along with it. That this Dallas team and what Mike McCarthy looked like calling the game the other day looked really good. And Dak Prescott, after last year and poor play in the biggest moments and the turnovers, you play that Jets defense. You know, they ran the ball effectively enough, but I think the most encouraging thing was just that they had the proper game plan, and the Jets team that we know can rush the passer. It's hard to get big plays down the field, and Dak Prescott showed great patience, great seeing of the field, great accuracy to kind of pick apart a really good defense and played it smart. 31 completions, 255. I don't need to take a chance. I know my defense can stop their offense. So that's, to me, was the statement of Dak Prescott's looked pretty good through 2 weeks. He didn't have to do much week 1, but I thought the way he looked the other day was damn impressive. And then you add CeeDee Lamb and Pollard to the mix there. I think they made a statement on that side of the ball this week that's worth noting, Mike.
We talked about this guy yesterday, and I'm going to talk about him again today. Mike Evans of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 6 catches, 171 yards, and a touchdown in that oppressive heat. 30 years old. He's had 1,000 or more receiving yards every year of his career. The contract talks went nowhere, pulled the plug the day before week 1. I asked him after the game, what if they come to you and they say, we want to talk contract? He says, I'm not talking contract until I have a contract. So he's out there week after week proving himself. They won't be trading him. There's no reason to. They're going to be very much alive in the chase for playoff spots in the NFC. And Mike Evans getting it done and maybe making the Bucs regret they didn't pay him when they could have, Chris.
Yeah, I hear you there. I mean, he's still a weapon and still a guy that if you leave him one-on-one, it's a little scary. I think the next one I'll go to here, I'm going to go with the Chiefs defense. All right? The Chiefs defense has been the star of the show for that football team to this point. We know either game the offense hasn't looked that good. Drops, turnovers, whatever else. It's a lot on Mahomes right now. That's for sure. Offensive line hasn't been good. But I think we all go, wait, it's only a matter of time. And I do think the Chiefs are the type of team that will kick the tires on any possible thing to do to make their offense better as we get closer to the trade deadline. So that's where I'm not panicked about that. But the D, man, good performance in week 1 against a dangerous Lions offense. We know that. Week 2 to go on the road and kick the crap out of the Jacksonville Jaguars and make Trevor Lawrence, who's a superstar, not look very good and keep him out of the end zone and being put in bad situations by the Chiefs special teams and offense. Wow. So they made a big statement to me.
Dalvin Cook caught a stray earlier when we were talking about guys who maybe start to lose a little bit in the running back department.
Yeah.
James Cook catching no strays. 17 carries, 123 yards, 7.2 yards per carry. One of the big reasons the Buffalo Bills managed to turn around that week 1 outcome. And in that same game, the defending Jim Brown Award winner, the rushing champion from last season, became the first reigning rushing champion to have negative rushing yards in a game. -2 on 9 carries for Josh Jacobs. What a stat line that is. In that same game, you see James Cook get 123 on only 17 carries. Big reason why the Bills won that game against the Raiders on Sunday. We're going to take a break. We got one more round of the Sunday and Monday statement draft next. All right, there's our pick so far, week 2, Sunday and Monday statement draft. Chris, you got one more. Make it count, baby. Make it count. You only got one left. Make it your best.
I'm going to go to the Falcons and that offense, the O-line, the run game. They made a statement on Sunday, and specifically Bijan Robinson. That was kind of the coming out party. We saw 1 or 2 plays in week 1 where we went, ooh, he looks good, but he didn't really go off. Last week was, hello, NFL, I'm Bijan Robinson, and I'm awesome. And that's where it was really cool. And then, hey, I think that Packer defense is a good front. But as we talked about a lot, that Falcons O-line is as good as it gets in football. And now that they got that guy going, watch out. So that was a statement by the Falcons O-line and their run game.
Although we try to be as expansive and broad as possible with this exercise, I have to go back to where the show began because I was at the game last night in Pittsburgh, the first game I've been to in nearly 20 years as just a fan of the game. And the Steelers defense, as fueled by the crowd, Steelers defense plus crowd. TJ Watt said it himself.
Yeah.
That was the difference between victory and defeat for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin said, I will not apologize for winning. Take that win when you can get it. And Chris, when the Steelers scored the touchdown to go ahead and everybody went nuts,
right?
My son and I didn't know what to do, so we reverted to Baroo.
You gave a Viking celebration at a Steelers game.
Yes.
I like it.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.